and welcome back once again to Beneath the Steel Sky. Once again, I'm Pete.
And I'm Viv.
That was a pretty major revelation. When we last left off here, we discovered that the mysterious Overman is in fact none other than our hero, Robert Foster, who was left in the gap as a child, which is why Wright was so interested in him. And now to find out more truth, we have to go back into Link and see what other details we can find. I think we have to go back in. I know we have to go back in at some point. I can't remember if it's just yet, but we'll see how far we can get for now. We haven't been this way yet. Ah yes, this little puzzle. Okay, so this involves these things here. So, there's compressed out of there, so we decompress that. There you go. So we now have two different passwords. Protected notes. So green and red passwords here. We have green and red little yin-yangs on the floor. Yet? Or am I getting ahead of myself? No, there we go. So this one is a wee bit tricky. Just have to basically put one down, then put another one down, then pick the previous one up, and just find a way to make a path to get to this light pillar over here. So we pick this one up, then. So it should be both of them. Oh, hang on, the red one's still over here. So collect that one. And then put it there. Just trial and error puzzle, but fairly straightforward. Come on. Nope, not over there. Don't you shrug at me, Foster. I mean, Overman. I think we just need to be closer. Yeah, there we go. So that should... There we go. Now the way forward is open. Onwards and outwards. What could this be? Restricted use only. Ooh. Sounds like fun. This is the Phoenix program. So obviously we're nicking that. And a book. And there's documentation about the Phoenix program. So let's see. We may have to go out and just use the link terminal to check the Phoenix documentation. So back over here we go. Security. Nope, not that one. Back we go. Documents. No, not there. That ain't right. Okay, hang on. Back in we go. Okay, did I just forget to pick the thing up? Okay. Meanwhile, back at the plot. Turns out, me being the rocket scientist that I am, I forgot to pick the thing up.
That's so funny.
I have no doubt. People were shouting that at the screen this whole time. But anyway, there we go. I've eventually caught up with the rest of you. Okay, so let's decrypt that. And examine the document. I think even the music's gotten tired of me by now. So now I think should. Okay, so this time. Right, this time I've definitely got the document, so now we'll disconnect from it this time. And now I try opening the document. Security. Yes, get on with it. Documents. Here we go. Phoenix.doc. Special operative, subject status clearance. The bearer is authorized to utilize Phoenix status override in the course of investigations. I wonder what that could mean. Right. Sorry about that. That was just as frustrating to play as I'm sure it was for you to watch. Probably not. Let's see about this. Is it this point where we can not be killed by the scanner? I'm not sure.
Nothing's happened.
Okay.
I have to use my card to open it.
But it's not letting us. So. What security services? Here we go. Bless you. So here we go. Special status request. Authority granted for temporary enhancement of link status. Agent granted access to all actors. Okay, so now we should be able to A, get out of here, and B, get down to ground level. There we go.
Seen anything of Obbins?
And hey, it's these guys.
What do you want him for?
To mend a pipe in the power plant.
Can't you fix it yourself?
I wouldn't dare.
Well, I haven't seen Obbins all day. He's probably busy.
So has he been here trying to get hold of Hobbins all this time?
I think so.
And hey, look, we've caught up with Joey.
Joey's been doing his own thing.
Yeah, pretty much. And since Bree's actually on the same screen as the elevator for once, let's make hay and get down before he buggers off again.
Come on, Joey.
I really want him just one day to turn around and say, no, go it alone.
Yeah, just turn around and be like, no, you know what? Me and the hologram and Burke's office, we've got a good thing going here. You're on your own, Foster.
Spin-off series.
I'd watch it, wouldn't you? Oh, now you notice. Hang on. Joey's still there. So why?
Oh
dear.
no! Joey must have forgotten he'd changed shells. I hope his board isn't broken. I ought to move that trash. It's too heavy to carry.
Yep, so Joey forgot he couldn't fly in the new body, so...
Oh!
So, we have to make do without him until we can find him a new body. Let's see what this guy has to say. Well, let's get to the point.
What's the best way out of the city?
There isn't a way out.
Then the inhabitants are no better than prisoners.
That's the price of progress.
Okay, if he's a guard, he must be guarding something. So what's he guarding?
What's through that door?
It's off limits to the likes of you.
Oh.
I just wondered where it leads.
It's the old cathedral. There's nothing interesting in there. In fact, it's empty.
Do you say?
Why guard an empty cathedral?
I'm not guarding it exactly. I'm just standing here.
Preventing me from entering.
Yes.
Ah, no. The one with the dog. You see the lady in the pink tracksuit there? She'll probably come round again in a minute.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
Ah, here's that.
Yes. That's Mrs. Piermont.
Mrs. Piermont, we've
the
heard that
richest
name
woman
before.
in Union City. And the ugliest.
Never mind.
So now,
Excuse me.
let me know if this lady sounds familiar.
Hello, darling.
Oh my god.
I don't believe we've met.
No, I'm a stranger here.
I'm Mrs. Piermont, but you can call me Danielle.
So yeah, I think I mentioned when we met her in Broken Sword that she was just basically the same character as Mrs. Piermont from this game. All the way down to the same voice actress, who I believe is Hazel Ellerby again, aka voice of Anita and Nico from Broken Sword. So yeah, there we go. So shall we ask about Overman or how to get out of the city?
How to get out of the city.
How do I get out of the city?
Now, why would you want to do that? There's nothing in the gap but sand and savages.
But that's where I live.
Oh, how ghastly for you, my dear.
So, shall we ask about Overman then?
Yeah.
Do you know someone called Overman?
Why, yes, I do. He worked with my husband, Professor Piermont. Why? Are you interested in Overman?
He was my father.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Overman's only son died in an accident.
That was no accident, Mrs. Piermont. It was deliberate sabotage by security. My mother was killed, but I survived. And I've read a document which proves it.
Incredible! Your mother was a great friend to me. If there's any way I can help you, just ask.
Yeah, let's ask about the dog.
What's the mutt's name?
Well, really? He's not a mutt. His name is Spunky.
Spunky. Spunky the dog. Oh, shall we? Shall we?
Oh god. Yes!
He looks just like his owner.
What do you mean by that?
Shall we backpedal or?
Oh god. Cute and fluffy. They just think she's fluffy.
Shall we go for that?
Yeah.
Cute and fluffy?
He's really cute and fluffy.
Flattery will get you nowhere, young man.
Never mind.
So yeah. There we go, there's where Lady Piermont came from.
A pallet of bricks suspended from a pulley. Far too heavy to lift.
Of course, that's what the pulley's for.
It's attached to some bricks via a pulley.
Hours of
Someone
entertainment.
jumped over.
It's pivoted in the middle, like a seesaw. That's too big and heavy to carry.
Ah, we finally found something too big and heavy for Robert Foster to carry.
I'm sure you get it too really dry.
Yeah, probably. Well, anyway. I wonder if that will be important later. Okay, there's a boy playing a video game. Let's see what Revolution make of their audience, shall we?
It's extremely
Hello,
excitable.
who are you?
My name's Vincent. What's yours?
I'm Robert. You can call me Rob.
Shall we ask what he's playing with?
What's that you're playing with?
It's my handheld games console.
Neat. What's the game?
It's called Fleecy the Lamb.
That sounds nice. What's the objective?
Torch the mutant psychos with your flamethrower and stop Dr. Mantis from butchering the orphans.
But that's horrible.
Yeah, I've played better.
Ooh, satire. That doesn't sound too bad. I mean, if you're trying to stop him from butchering the orphans, then that's got to be a good thing, hasn't it?
Why aren't you at school, Vincent?
My tutor's malfunctioned. I tried to reprogram it to play video games.
Shall we get real with the kid or offer to repair the tutor?
Second one.
Haven't you got any human friends?
Of course I have. None of them will play with me though,
Oh,
because I always beat them.
kind of sad, really.
What other games have you got?
Not many, 'cause they're too expensive. They're smuggled into the city from Hobart. I've got Nobby, the platform game, Onan the Barbarian, and Revenge of the Deadly Dandelions.
I suppose they keep you out of mischief.
Fair enough then. Right, Overman.
Do you know a man called Overman?
No, Rob. Why do you want to know?
He's my dad.
Aren't you a little old to have a dad?
Last time I saw him, I was a little boy. I was taken away to the Gap.
The Gap? Oh, wow! I'd like to escape to the Gap. I'm tired of being told what to do.
And now, for some reason, we can ask about Mrs. Piermont.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
That's Mrs. Piedmont, and she's a pig.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, she tried to confiscate my console. She gave me a lecture and tried to force me to join the Junior Security Corps.
Don't wear out your thumbs.
Aha, now then. Okay, so, remember at the start of the game we mentioned that we had heard 50% of the Australian accents in this game, which is supposedly set in Australia? Here's the other 50%.
Excuse me. Smart floral display. Are they real? What do you think? They look kind of shiny.
Naturally. I've just varnished them.
Do you paint the flowers too?
This is Union City, not Wonderland. You obviously know nothing about plants.
Also, Crocodile Dundee, never heard of him. I'm just hearing that there, I think that's the same voice actor as Rob. Putting on a slightly questionable Australian accent.
Slightly questionable.
Yeah. Well, compared to the Irish accents from Broken Sword.
Oh, so far.
Anyway, what are the blue flowers all
What
about?
are those blue flowers called?
They're dandelions. Don't touch them,
They're pretty. But why can't I touch them?
because if you do, you'll wet your bed.
I haven't done that for months. Won't the varnish harm the plants?
Au contraire, Clever Dick. It filters out the crap in the atmosphere.
Okay, this seems to be a bit out of order here. We're going to ask what he's doing to the plant. I thought we've already established what he's doing it, haven't we?
What are you doing to that plant?
I'm modelling a living sculpture. It's called topiary, and it's an art form.
See you later.
You say so, mate.
The leaves are shiny and waxy. It's too firmly rooted to pull up.
Well, another link terminal, but nothing new to be gained from there.
The leaves are shiny and waxy. It's the call button for an apartment. There's no reply.
Yeah, because
No card slot. Must be a private elevator.
memory serves, this is Mrs. Piermont's apartment, so obviously she's not.
Maybe I
included.
could force it open with psychic energy. Or not.
Now we have to save something for the sequel. I'll go this way, so. On the front of the pond. Ooh, a closed door. So obviously, we
The
need to
door has an old-fashioned lock on it. Won't open. That's probably because it's locked.
Oh.
No flies on you, eh, Robert?
It's an old-fashioned cylinder lock. I need a key to open that.
Don't believe we can pry it open or just bash it off, I don't think. Come on.
The door's too...
No. No, nothing in that way. Now, speaking of questionable accents...
Excuse me.
Hold it. Your membership card, please.
I don't have one.
This is a private club.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You do now. Piss off.
Nice.
Right, so shall we see if we can join them?
Yeah.
How do I join the club?
You have to be sponsored by an existing member. It's a most exclusive establishment. Frequented only by those with the proper credentials.
You mean people with money?
No, people with credit. There's a world of difference. People with money think they can afford not to care. People with credit know they can't, but don't care anyway.
Interesting way of looking at it. Okay, well, yeah, I think we should address that because, yep, they are nice shoes.
Yeah.
Smart shoes.
Oh, thanks. You can tell a lot from a man's shoes. The design tells you what kind of man he is. The way he cares for them tells you where he's going.
And what he's trodden in tells you where he's been.
True. Very true. Okay, so anyway. Why do we want to join the club anyway?
What goes on in the club?
If I was to tell you that this club provides recreational facilities par excellence for a clientele with elegance and taste, I'd be lying through my teeth.
You just said it was exclusive.
Oh, it is exclusive but seedy. The reason people come here is the cheap booze and the fact that it's off limits to security.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Well, not really. Right. Shall we see if we can get sponsored?
Do you know anyone who'd sponsor me?
What about old widow Piermont? She used to come here, years ago. If you chatted her up, she might sponsor you.
Oh yeah, we're going there.
See you later. The big guy's sacks are spilling their contents. Nothing I could use that statue for.
He probably could fit it in his pocket if he tried,
It's a
though.
little man carrying a log. Nothing I could use that statue for.
Right, what guns in here?
Court closed. See link for news of forthcoming attractions. The notice is glued to the door. Doors are unremarkable, but this one has a certain je ne sais pas. Shut tight.
Nope, not getting in there just yet. Okay, let's have a word with Mrs.
Excuse
Piermont
me.
then.
Would you sponsor me for the club?
If you're really Robert Overman, I'll sponsor you. But I don't want to visit the club. I'll call the manager from my apartment.
Well, that was relatively painless.
Yeah.
I kind of have to go back to the apartment.
Excuse
first.
me.
Let's see if she's called in yet.
See you later.
Not yet. Get in.
Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
Okay, that was weird.
See you later.
Okay, we're not getting in that way. Okay, may as well go to her apartment then. Nope.
Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
Look, I've heard the way you talk to cats, Viv. You're in no position to complain.
It's a talk though.
Alright, let's buzz in.
Hello. Who is this?
It's me, Robert.
Come right in, Rob.
Welcome to my humble little home, Robert. You know, I remember you as a baby, Robert.
I've grown a bit since then.
I'm sure you have. You must have so many questions to ask me.
Yes, I have.
Okay, what do we want to ask? What the professor was working on, is our father still alive, and why she doesn't want to visit the club.
Always my first.
Is my father still alive?
I've not seen him since my husband's funeral. What a magnificent occasion. I wish I could have stayed until the end.
You walked out of your husband's funeral?
I had no choice. Poor Spunky hates cathedrals. All that incense and droning makes him bilious. No sooner had I got him outside when up came his breakfast.
Hey.
It's a good thing he didn't chuck in church.
Don't interrupt, darling. Well, when I got back, they were all gone. Congregation, choir, coffin and all.
So, who else what the professor was working
Yeah.
on?
What was the professor working on?
Didn't I tell you? Helmut was the designer of Link. It was his dream, but he died before it was realized. Your father became the project leader.
So obviously we're going to abandon that and ask why she doesn't want to visit
Yeah.
the club. No, let's ask about Link, shall we?
So my dad was responsible for Link?
Yes, he stepped into Helmut's shoes. Link reached completion on the very day you were born. From then on, Richard changed. He spent more time with Link than he did with his wife and baby.
Should we take a break from that and move on to the club?
Yeah.
Why didn't you want to visit the club?
The memories are too painful.
Did you go there with the professor?
Yes, we met in a club. Oh, he was a handsome young graduate. And I was a flower in my first bloom. He plucked me from the garden of innocence.
I see what you mean. The memories are painful.
So moving swiftly back to why Mother tried to escape.
Why did my mother try to escape?
But she did her best to cope. But she wasn't the same after Richard's rejection. The authorities never approved of her marriage either. Because she came from Hobart. Eventually, she decided to return home.
So the bastards had her killed.
You're overwrought, Robert. Would you like some paracetamol?
I don't want analgesic. I want answers. Are you gonna sponsor me now?
If that's what you want. I'll telephone the manager and make the arrangements. This won't take a moment. Is that Mr. Coulston? Danielle Piermont here. I have a friend I wish to sponsor.
Not
It's
why
another
she's
of those
distracted.
easy-to-program machines. which select the record time and channel at random. None of the buttons do what you'd expect them to. These big wall screens certainly are popular.
Go there, so
It's an ancient Greek statue made of fiberglass.
oh yeah, the well-known fact: the ancient Greeks invented fiberglass.
Yes,
Nothing
they
I
did.
could use that
True fact.
statue for. It's full of biscuits and dog drool.
Sounds appetizing.
That dog doesn't want to share his biscuits. If I pick up the bowl, the contents will slop all over my hands.
So in particular,
Little crunchy doggy snacks.
there we go. So obviously we're gonna nick the dog biscuits, but we need to distract the dog. So how do we do that?
Lots of wine.
Now
Yeah, get the
that
dog drunk. Why
looks
not?
comfortable.
Yes.
What do we have that could distract him?
The pipe over the head. No, the video of the cats.
Yeah, quite right.
Look.
Go on, look at the kitties. Look at the kitties.
Attack! Attack!
That's him for the duration.
You can't be that hungry, surely.
So apparently these doggy snacks are hard brown biscuits with a coating of the dog's abundant saliva.
Mmm. Delicious.
So that should be enough to get us into the club now. And we have the dog biscuits. We don't need them just yet, but we will soon enough.
Hello, Mr. Overman.
How did you know my name?
You're a member now, sir. It's my business to know all our members.
Can I go in now?
Certainly. But you're in for a disappointment.
How come?
It looks smart with the lights turned low, but in daylight, it's a flipping toilet.
Never mind.
Okay then, let's see this toilet we've now become proud members of.
Oh, classy.
Oh, look who it is. No, he has nothing to add.
Never mind.
I remember the philosophical guy we met outside Lamb's apartment.
Hi. Mind if I join you?
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Overman. What do you think of the club?
What do we think? The decor is unpleasant, or we don't like the music?
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not keen on the music.
I don't like the music.
Neither do I. They should have retired years ago. I'm Colston, the manager of the club.
Pleased to meet you.
Anything to add? No?
No. Oh,
The ever-pressing question.
yeah.
How do I get out of this city?
Can you see I'm busy?
I'll take your turn for you.
And lose the game for me?
You're gonna lose anyhow.
Don't be so sure, Gallagher. I've got something up my sleeve.
I knew you were cheating.
Well, so are you.
That wasn't the hand I dealt you, mate.
There are greasy fingerprints on the glass.
I remember that. It'll be important later.
Hey, get your hands off my drink, Buster.
Excuse me. Can I have a drink, please?
No chance.
Why not?
Nice rules.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh.
Alright.
Excuse me.
What's this young lady all about?
Hi. Mind if I join you?
Well, hello yourself. They call me Babs.
Pleased to meet you. See you later.
I do so enjoy these
Oh,
little
don't
conversations,
care.
don't you? There's a jukebox over here, so we can change the music if we want.
It's a live band.
Yep.
The select button isn't lit. They look really happy. Or stoned.
Possibly both.
Hey guys, play some rock and roll. Hey guys, play some rock and roll. Hey guys, play some rock and roll.
Eventually they do.
Do you know Stairway to
there we go.
Heaven?
We'll just randomly play different ones.
Hey guys,
No, we've had that one.
do you know Stairway to Heaven?
And that one.
I want to hear some Joy Division.
Yeah, just a bit of rock and roll name dropping there.
Yeah.
There's no sign of a lock or a card slot. There's a thumb-sized indentation in the plate. It doesn't react to my thumbprint.
We need a thumbprint, eh?
Oh. Oh yeah.
The greasy fingerprints. But not just yet. Stop drifting, will you, mouse? Honestly.
Pressing the buttons doesn't achieve anything.
Okay. Well, that only happens later. Let's see if we can nip while he's looking away here.
Hey, get your hand. Hey!
Nope, not yet. You can do something to distract him. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll come to me sooner or later. Ah. And Mrs. Piermont out and about again. With her dog. And now we have... doggy biscuits. Any thoughts what we can do with them?
Offer them to her.
No, not quite.
Throw them at the dog.
You're in the right area. Remember the seesaw from earlier?
Ah. Oh.
Ah, you've seen where this is going.
Yeah.
This is weirdly similar to a puzzle from Broken Sword 2.
It's pivoted in the middle, like a seesaw.
And typically it's there just as the dog and the owner wander off to the side, so...
Yes.
So we have to wait for them to make their way all the way around the pond back here again. Okay, give it a minute.
2 hours later.
Ah, here we go. So, after way too friggin' long, here comes Spunky. Yep, making a beeline for the biscuits. Honestly, what do you have against dogs, honestly?
How yappy they are. And
Whee!
Whoa.
What
Wasn't
was
expecting
that
to go in the
splashing
water.
noise? Where has Spunky gone?
Sorry.
Officer Blunt, come and help me, quickly.
As happy as Larry.
And oh look, the door is now unguarded.
Just for a second, you scared me. But you're only dummies.
That's creepy as hell.
They're not human. Someone's been making androids. They must have switches to activate them somewhere. Damned if I'm gonna look for them, though.
Yeah, so... Remember the fashion-forward guy up near the surgery? Could it be?
Maybe.
Let's see what lies further down. lockers. That's ominous.
There aren't any markings on it, or locks. You don't look so healthy. You should get out in the sunshine. This place is spooky.
And then...
Oh no, not her. Not Anita. Her skin is burnt and blistered.
Yeah, so remember Anita from the power plant? Yep, that's her. Now at this point there's a pretty major shift in tone in this game. It comes up a lot darker and significantly less humour. And it mentions that her body is burnt and blistered. It could very well be because Lamb had her hanging out next to the reactor without any protection. So, just in case you were feeling guilty about dicking Lamb over, there we go.
He doesn't have any eyelashes. Yo, that's horrible.
Just move out of the way. Yep. Yep, just a head.
I don't think a severed head would be any use.
Yeah. Or you can just put it on your shoulder and pretend you have two. Anything else interactable?
It's a kind of bed with wheels. The wheels are locked in place. There could be something useful in there. Wouldn't you know it? It's locked.
Of course it is. What do you reckon? Metal bar?
Yeah.
Bash the thing open. Nah.
Oh.
Alas, no. So anyway, we find a lab with what appears to be a mortuary underneath it, full of mysteriously deceased corpses. Well, of course, deceased corpses, they're all deceased, aren't they?
A ventilation shaft. Better keep away from the edge, or I'll get sucked off.
And if you're really lucky.
There's an innuendo in there somewhere. I can't remember. I think it's possible to die here, so I'm just going to save just to be sure. No, nothing around here? No, apparently not.
Oh.
Okay. I think we have to come back here later, but for now, yeah, for now all that matters is that we find Anita's body in there. Actually, come to think of it, where's the guard gone? It's rather convenient.
In the pool.
There's no reply.
It's rather convenient. We don't have to deal with him on the coming back up, or coming back up from the cathedral. I mean.
That is weird. Okay.
I think they're only there for the purposes of the puzzle. Again, the bad news is we now have to go all the way back up to the top floor. But the good news is we no longer have Joey slowing us down.
I thought he was our best friend.
And right on cue, the mystery man here has mysteriously vanished. Just as we discover the truth. How convenient. It's remarkable how much faster it is without Joey.
Don't speak it, let me know.
No, he's fine. We've got him right here. All we need is a new body.
Hey, Lamb.
So will Lamb care about Anita, do we think?
What do you know about Anita's death?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The girl you sent to the reactor. She's been killed, Lamb.
Look, I don't know aught about murder. You might think I was hard on the lass, but I had nothing to do with her death.
Yeah, right.
Very well then. Still haven't got the factory up and running yet, by the way. Let's see, does Mr. Potts know anything?
Excuse me.
No, he doesn't.
Never mind.
So I think that guy in the suit hasn't stopped wandering around. So we should be able to... yeah.
Plastic overalls. Not very fashionable.
I quite like that gag there. The running gag of everyone complimenting Robert on his jumper. When we finally see it, it's just a big cuddly teddy bear on the front. Quite like that. Yeah, this looks safe. Let's see, what's the reactor status? It's fine. Initiate shutdown procedure. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Aww. Okay, all we can do then is open the reactor door. And thankfully we've got the radiation suit on this time, so we don't die horribly. It's a pain in the arse, I find.
The power in those things gives me the willies.
I don't think Robert's stupid enough to reach out and touch the thing, but just in case he is.
If it wasn't for the heat shield, I'd be frazzled.
No, it's fine. He's fine. Ooh, but what could this be?
It's an ID card, minus the security logo.
Whose could this be? Plastic card bears a holographic image of Anita. So now we have her link card with all her extra programs that she has. So we maybe go into link space with that and have a bit of a look around with that, see if we can find. Right, is there I think there's a link machine nearby, we can just check on the details. Close the reactor door first, obviously. Safety first. Closes remarkably fast, doesn't it? And remarkably quietly and all. Nope, just Joey. We get changed back into our rod coat. And back outside. Okay, let's see what's on Anita's card. Personal. So her surname is Einbeck. D-Link, Hostel, 38F. Balance of account 0, link status 0, obviously. Is that here? We all need that. Oh. Funny, I thought there was more stuff on there. Okay, no matter. So next time we'll head back into the offices there, go back into link space and see what little secrets we can find on Anita's card. And then the game starts to get interesting if it hadn't already. Oh yeah. So yeah, until then, say goodnight, Viv.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.